So the ultrasonic fence. That way we'll eventually get the quest that will make our trade units immune, which is very important. We want a thorium reactor for the monies. Do we need a pharma lab to make ourselves happy again? Cyto nursery. We're a little happy, a little science. None of the others are terribly high priority, I think. Could also start building a military unit. Put it on the poll. Allow multiple choice because there's quite a few things here. You can mark more than one if you like it. Oh, bam! Clicky the link. AP always wants to go Harmony. I mean, it's possible. 6 plus 6 times 15 is not 9, Quill. 50! 5-0. Not 15. 50% more of 6 is 9. But, you know, I'm happy when people correct me in an incorrect way. And you wonder why streamers and YouTubers sometimes have to ignore comments. Sometimes the worst is when you don't know if someone's being accurate or not. At least with the straw polls, we can be like, I don't know if this is going to... Oh, wow, ultrasonic fence. Easy win, followed by Cyto, Pharma Lab, which is fine. I mean, they're very high priorities. Getting that trade going is really good. Almost certainly after this, we'll go ahead and queue up a Pharma Lab because we do need some happiness, especially since we do have another city coming online. That's going to be pretty important to get going. Go and land there. And that's a lot of aliens. We're going to do internal trade route. Can I not... Oh, I can't go over here because there's too much miasma. Interesting. I think we're going to run a trade route to Ainza. Pretty far. Nah, that's too crazy. We'll go to Adama. Yeah, that's why we need to get the ultrasonic fence up. So that we can actually start doing some trading and make some money. Everyone's been bombarded. Really? That's just rude. Why would you do that? Oh, there's a nest over there. Let's move a little further away. Alright, Mr. Worker over here. We are going to set up a farm here. Start to get a little bit of growth. Alright, they're the one with the expedition module. Good. So I'm going to pull back with this one. Move you over here. Start digging stuff up. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. You could just explore. I should probably pick up an expedition module before I leave. They'll be kind of annoyed if I get somewhere and I can't. But it's kind of out of the way. You know what? Screw it. Whoa. I lost where I was. Screw it. We're just going to run down over here and see what we can see. Next city could be Captain Archer. Ah. Well, I'm going to go Reynolds. That way we've got 3 different sci-fi stories all together. But then, yeah, we can go back to some TNG. Or not TNG, but Star Trek. Just because they're obviously a source of... Frack! A lot of different captains. Just run away from that guy and hope that we can find a nice little miasma patch to rest in. I don't want to lose my drone. So good. There's a lot of stuff landing there, but I guess there's so many aliens around that no one's dug them up yet. Alright, the road. I'm going to be roading this way no matter what. And then no matter what, we're going to need 3 tiles. I think I'll be happier, though, by crossing the river first and then going south. Oh, hold on. Whoa. We don't need a road over here for trade. It's convenient, but because it's coastal, we don't need it, so never mind. Like, we might want it later on for movement, but early on, just to get the trade bonus. Geophysics is done. Alright, show me geothermals. No geothermals. I mean, again, I realize that I'm blind. So there's some down here, which is a great city spot. For lots of different reasons. Like, if we settled, like, here or here, we'd get double xenomass. Although, oh, this xenomass is already taken. So, like, down here, we get the xenomass, a couple of geothermals, get some gold. Actually, from here, we even reach this titanium, which is quite nice. How do we... Oh, like that. Mark that little spot there for a potential city. Even more geothermals. The only downside is literally right next to a alien nest, so we'll obviously have to purge that if we want to actually colonize in that area. I'm going to avoid the miasma. You... We find like one little friendly patch of miasma to rest you in. Alright, another trade convoy. Oh, that one keeps going to Shackleton. I'm happy that the route to Shackleton didn't cause any problems. That's a good trade route for us. Oh, Sheridan, is that the captain from Babylon 5? I watched, like, Babylon 5 was on TV a long, long time ago, but only, like, you know, a handful of episodes kind of thing. I have to go back and rewatch the whole series. Yeah, sometimes the resources are all over, sometimes they're not. I mean, some things are really good about this start. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good stuff going on, and then there's some less good stuff going on. Just feels like, because there's so many resources in the game, and because they're spread out all over, it always, like, there's always some resource you feel like you're just lacking, and that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a farm down here. So this is all built. Yes, good. Farm. And you are going to build a road down that way. And you're going to keep exploring this way. And you are looking for miasma? Miasma. Yeah. A little place to rest. I think that works. How many hit points does it have right now? 6. So let's take a look at it next turn. Yes, and you can build a road here. Right there. Not a bad spot, because we could get this petroleum, but also this one, in theory, be settled right here. It's a little food poor, though, which I don't usually like in a city. There we go. 15 points healed. Bam. Do nothing. You're going to heal even more hit points. Okay, we got our walls. We got this. We got that. Probably a cyto nursery. The thorium reactor. Actually, we're not making tons of money. You know what? I'm actually going to get the thorium reactor first, because it really adds a lot of energy early on. People are talking about, like, quantum mechanics and subelectrons and electrons and or subatomic particles and electrons. That's very interesting. Best decision. Pharmaceuticals. Okay. This is not a bad question. Usually I go health. But science, we can't ignore science, right? So, Pharma Quest. +1 science, +1 health. I usually go health, but I'm actually not convinced that it's the ideal solution. I'm not convinced. Doom Dutch, ain't it time for a break? We're actually gonna go straight through. We're gonna take 12 more minutes. We're gonna go until 4 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be exactly a 2-hour live stream. 2 hours non-stop of streaming this game. Now, here's the thing. Playing a game for 2 hours is not necessarily anything. And live streaming for 2 hours is not necessarily anything. Plenty of people live stream all day long, but they don't usually talk non-stop. For 2 hours of talking non-stop, I'm usually dead. Plus, I recorded like 4, 5 episodes of Darkest Dungeon today. Are we copy-pasting quantum mechanical stuff? Alright. Kate and Elvis, I'm gonna ask you to stop copy-pasting Wikipedia stuff, but we'll time you out. It's just a little too much. An interesting discussion, but we will time you out. Stop saying what you prefer, purple. I know, and it biases things, but, you know, I can't not talk about things. There's a slight bias, a slight advance for health here. I'm trying to explain, like, what I usually do, but it doesn't mean it's best. So health is definitely got the lead. Not the massive lead, but, you know, 10%, that's a pretty big difference. And it seems to be maintaining no matter what's going on here, so I think we're going to go for +1 health. Looks like +1 health. Life extension. All right. Hey, we're positive happiness or health again. So that means we get more science. Ooh. We go here. 1, 2, 3. We can actually reach that. 1, 2, 3. We can't reach that, but we can get there. At 2 algae. Now we got a decent amount of food over here. It's a possibility. It'd be pretty isolated and a bit defenseless, though. So it could be better. Bowler, will you ever name someone after me? Eventually! Just odds.
Such as navigation in a spaceship approaching light speed.
Yay! Physics! Physics is done. Is that the end of my queue? Yeah, it is too. Adama. What? Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of that pin. Adama probably needs clinic to start off with. An argument to be made about the recycler. Also, trade convoys. Since I did build the trade depot. Can I buy a trade convoy? No, not quite. Let's get a clinic out first. Yeah, I'm out of range for that. Maybe I shouldn't have rushed the depot. Anyway. At this point, I think what we want to do is get computing, and then I'm going to for cognition. We're going to get our spies up and running, and then we're going to try to squeeze out a few academies for our tech. Over it. Oh, the expedition here finished. Hey, +1 population. All right, that's never bad. Can't complain about this. We're not in miasma or anything, right? So go ahead and rest up. And you just keep going east and see what we can uncover. Nice little dead end here. Don't think we'll get attacked though, so it's okay. Workers finished a farm. Good. Let's go get another one over there. Excellent. Thorium reactor is on its way. Really waiting for the fence quest, ultrasonic fence quest to finish, so we can really get some trade routes up and running. Sir Linder, hey! And meeting at the fan meetup. Hope the metal didn't make it hard for you to get through customs. Yeah, it's like that was kind of funny. I get Iron Cross. I was like, wait, I know I'm really, really bad at my 20th century history, but isn't this like kind of a bad thing? But no, it was awesome. I was a lot more worried about my cheese, actually. I got some Norwegian cheese. I was like, can you bring cheese into another country? Is that, like, against the rules? I don't know. So I looked it up, and you could bring $20 worth of cheese through. But I was still worried that they were going to steal my cheese at the gate. I'm very concerned about this in Toronto. It's like, giving me heart palpitations. You know what I need to do is... I don't want to open... Well, no, you can do open borders. That's fine. But yeah, give me fucking money for titanium. Yeah! Boom! Money! It's a blast. I don't know how that song goes. Good, though. Alright, we are also going to need our xenomass improvement technology, because we got some here and here. Hold on. Alien sciences. You know what? Screw spying. Alien sciences. I want to get xenomass wells going right away. That's so much food. It's really, really good. Unfortunately, we're not going to take advantage of xeno nurseries or xenofuel plants because we don't have level 2 harmony, which is going to be too bad. But that food boost is going to be really good. And then computing, cognition. Because this extra food is going to help us run our academies. It's going to be good. Cyto nursery. Might as well. The other thing I can do is actually build trade convoys here. That actually makes a lot of sense. Build trade convoys here so I can just transfer them to these new cities. That makes sense. Build the trade depots, build trade convoys here, get it all going. Hope the ultrasonic fence quest finishes in a reasonable amount of time. Drop a mine there, so this is going to get a farm. And I think we've got a road connection. Yes, we do. Fantastic. Let's go and move in this direction. We'll get there right in time for Kribus to stop being an outpost. No nest. Still, I get that feeling of, you came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. I'm about to get destroyed by the local inhabitants. You are here to mine. Now you want to see the cheese? So it's, oh god damn it, what's it called? Norwegian cheese brown Bronost, but what was the actual brand? Oh, yeah. Gudbrandsloss something. It's this stuff. I'll put a link in a second here. Cheese. It's weird. They're like, I was giving it to them, and there's like, yeah, it's kind of it's kind of an acquired taste. I'm like, no, that's okay. I like, strong cheese, intense flavors, all blue cheese, all these things. And then it's like, it's not technically cheese. Okay. Yeah, it's made differently, but it's nice. And I don't know if you guys caught the Europa Universalis 1 live stream yesterday, but Johan, the project lead over at Paradox, was in the chat and was talking about the old game. But earlier on Twitter, when I posted about the cheese, he's like, "That's my favorite cheese ever." Like, when I lived in Oslo for 3 years, I had it every day. Like, there you go. There's your endorsement. Send you down that way. Quill suddenly loses 900 viewers to Cheese Wiki. Well, it could be worse. I could be posting to TV tropes. It's like, GG, you're never coming out of there. One more trade convoy. Actually, hold on. I'm going to wait. I'll build the Cyto Nursery first, just because the quest hasn't procced yet. So, here's the question. Now that we got the extra health from community medicine, which has kicked in Picard, and Odama's growing quickly too, so that'll become a thing. Do we want to keep going down knowledge right now? Because there's not another happiness thing over here. There's some good stuff. Monomyth is like, well, we don't have any great wonders. That's not going to happen. Cheaper leaf text, yeah. Extra science for culture, yeah. But we could very conceivably, now while these two are very, very good, we don't have that many cities. I think we might start down another tree at this point. So, where do we want to go next? Well, I guess I sort of have to ask about all 4 trees, because we might want to just go and get some late game. Oh, no, we want to get learning centers at some point. That's going to be really important. Never mind. I'm going to go and grab networked data links and meme web, and then we're going to get the learning centers. Have to do that. Plus, we'll get to the level 2 knowledge bonus, so we need 3 more for that. 1, 2, and then we'll grab something else and get 10% science in every city! Every city! Sorry. Every city! You go to Adama. Whoop. Oh! I'm my ass kicked. Oh, there's an alien nest over there. Fair enough. I understand why you're mad. I'm leaving. Please don't kill me on the way out. I love you, aliens. I'm gonna check out over here. Veteran C. Oh, I'm gonna take the heal. Just in case they decide to still F me up. We are gonna build a paddock over here. I want the city to become done so we can name it. I'll do a little poll to find out what we want to name it after. Nah, it should be Malcolm Reynolds. Yeah. Should be that. Can someone kindly explain what TV Tropes is? TV Tropes is a website. That damn Icelander. Oh, hey, thank you for subscribing. I remember seeing you earlier in the chat. We talked about Iceland. TV Tropes is a website. It's like sort of a wiki, but for like cliches and things like that come up in TV shows a lot. The problem is, like, it's just one of these things where you go to like read one thing, and it's got links to all these other articles and to all these other TV shows and to all these other tropes. And next thing you know, like 6 hours has gone by and you haven't eaten. You probably peed yourself because you haven't left. Racerand. Racerand? Racer and? I don't know how to parse your name, but thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Love you lots. Okay. Reynolds. Come on. Right? How do you spell his name, actually? Malcolm Reynolds. Reynolds. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like Reynolds. You know what we call this? Is Reynolds. Oh, I can't put apostrophes. Here. Castle Reynolds. You know, Reynolds is one of those... Reynolds is one of those words that the more you say it, the less it sounds like a word. Syntactic satiation, I think is what it's called. But Castle Reynolds. Get it? Get it? I'm sure you guys do. You're all smart and attractive people. But just in case, the actor from Firefly who played Captain Malcolm Reynolds is now the lead guy in the Castle TV show. Old Earth Relic first, and then probably build a trade depot, and then build the trade ships from over in Picard. But it is now 3:59 on my clock, so we've been streaming for 2 hours. My throat feels like I've been drinking sandpaper, so it is time. Hold on, maybe I have. So it is time to wrap this up so that I can still talk tomorrow and record some more videos. But again, if you're a new viewer, make sure to follow at least on Twitch. I do live stream every Saturday at noon Eastern time, and we might be doing these Civilization Beyond Earth streams regularly on Wednesdays as well. In addition to that, you can follow me on youtube.com/Quill18, which is where most of the stuff will go. If you missed the beginning of the stream, I will be uploading all the stream over on the YouTube, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah. If you ever want to talk to me, of course you can always email me, quill18@quill18.com, but most of the communication I do is actually on Twitter, twitter.com/quill18. I have a Facebook too. I don't really talk or communicate on there. I just mostly like post announcements for like fan meets and whatnot. So it's an important one. But if you want to chat, Twitter's like the #1 way to do it. Whew. Also, if anyone sent me any Twitch.tv messages, I'll be checking my inbox in a moment. I know apparently I missed a few here, so that's that. Thank you very much for watching. 2 hours, no break, no commercials, no nothing. But who needs any of that when you've got lovely subscribers and tippers and oh my god, my hair exploded in there. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.